Well, here we are at Bristol, and look at that for a town hall.
I'm always delighted to come back, and Bristol has always had a warm reception for me, and every time I do come, I am always surprised and heartwarmed by the reception I get, and I thank you for that. As a founder member of Operation Black Hawk, how delightful it is to hear the sounds of glass ceilings being shattered all over the city as time and time again with these schemes that we have, whether it's MPs or magistrates, we again and again develop firsts in areas, whether that be magistrates, whether that be MPs or councillors. We're into making history, and that's what an institution ought to be about. It ought to be about radically transforming the environment in which it finds itself. And as we know, within the United Kingdom, we don't yet have the kind of inclusive representative democracy that gives a true reflection of the vast diversity of the United Kingdom. And that is a sad state of affairs, and it actually informs the extent to which politics is able to both communicate, reflect, and indeed prioritise and act on concerns of all of its constituents and its communities. And to get involved in Operation Black Hawk Shadowing Scheme is to take the very first step down the road of public service. Let me say that because often we can get excited about the notion of public position at the extent to which we may or may not feature in the local news, the extent to which we may go to the mayor's parades and dinners and lunches and so on, civic engagements and affairs. But getting involved in politics is about wanting to serve and wanting to serve the people, to make a real difference to the quality of people's lives. That should be and ought to be the overriding motivation for entry into public life. And Operation Black Hawk very much believes in that ethos. And I think you see it demonstrated by the fact we have a cross-party appeal. We're happy to get people into all parties and would gladly stand and defend our record on that issue, because it's important for the democratic life of the country that we begin to see black faces in strange and high places in order to begin to break down the stereotype notions that sometimes as a community we have to live with and endure. And what I find so beautiful about the Operation Black Hawk Shadowing Scheme is that it enables the parties to see past prejudice, stereotype, call it what you may. No doubt, Nazreen brought a fresh dynamism to what was happening in that war. Surprised very many people in relation to what she was doing. And time again within Operation Black Hawk schemes, we see that very phenomenon taking place. The scales are dropped from people's eyes as they begin to realise there is a huge pool of talent that sits waiting for the opportunity to become involved. And boy, have they become involved. We have firsts all over the